Okay, so now that we've added our group, what we want to do is we want to add a profile to the group. It's necessary to have a profile before you can start adding any users. The way to do this is to select under our main account the SIP XMPP share file. And this is the actual profile. You want to copy this and select the group you've just created. Right click and paste profile. So now you'll see all the options for SIP XMPP share, SIP desktop, etc. There's two ways to add users into Mobile Connect. One is to manually add them in. And again, if you click New, here's a template where you will manually add them in, and if you look at the fields in your documentation, it'll tell you what fields you can manually add them into. However, the recommended easier way to do this is through an CSV file, and that's what we're going to go over. And 1 sec while I pull up that file. And we're going to go back to the channel that we created in Voice Manager. And that's who we're going to be provisioning. And in the CSV files, there are several fields you're going to fill out. The username will be the channel name that you have provisioned this for in the Voice Manager. Again, it usually will be 10 digits, but it doesn't have to be 10 digits. Some channels I know are named more than that. However, there cannot be any letters in the channel. The password has to be 6 digits. You can, usually the place that I go to is passwordgenerator.net, and you can generate a secure password here. Put in any stipulations. And the display name, the XMPP display name, will be what's displayed for the customer. The roster, of course, will be the roster that you've created for the customer, whatever roster that they want this user under. Email will be the customer's email address. This is the email address that will receive any notifications, including new username and password. Account name and credentials will be the username, as well as the display name. And here is where SIP credentials password we need to get from the Voice Manager channel that we created. Because it does actually log in with the Asterisk server with the username and passwords allocated in Voice Manager. Username again will be the same. XMPP credentials display name again will be whatever they want to display for Messenger. The password for XMPP will again be the same. because it's all for logging into the app. Username. And user title and department can be entered in, but it's not necessary. All of these other fields are necessary to upload. Save your file where you know where it is, and keep it in the CSV format. And since I created this under the Fusion roster, we're going to add this under Fusion, mostly because I don't want to add users under a test roster. And we will go over how to upload that in the next video.